welcome to the Poorhouse
Yo,
Podcast.
What's up, good people?
what's happening?
It's been a while.
Been a
It
minute.
feel like it's been a while, but it's been a week.
Yeah.
It feel like it's been
It's
longer than normal.
A long
Thursday,
week.
Thursday on this
Thursday.
fine May 28th as we get ready to find out who the New York Knicks are going to play in the
Come on,
NBA Finals.
Spurs, please win tonight.
Yes.
Please, Spurs.
The Knickerbockers.
The Knicks, hey,
Wow.
and in celebration of the
MSG.
Knicks, you know, we couldn't have the Knicks going to get
Yes,
a
sir.
chip without bringing a New York Knicks fan in the house.
Congratulations
Spike
to
Lee
the
down himself. Is that Spike down there? Spike without the glasses? Spike.
only man
Look.
I know goes in the deep dark sides of the trunk and pull out gear from
Listen.
1937.
Look,
When was the last championship? 90?
no, it was 99. We're getting into the playoffs. Playoffs was 99.
No, I'm saying the last time they won the championship was 90,
Oh.
80 something?
Oh,
85.
85.
85. Yeah, 85. So it's been a minute. Yeah. So, hey, they back. So Dana pulled it out from the 1980, whatever the last championship is.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it was so old, it wasn't even blue and orange no more. It should have been faded.
But they are back. So, gentlemen, why don't we introduce ourselves to the fine folks who may not know us?
Well, hey, it's your boy, J Real in the building. We are back.
That's what's up. You already know who it is. Big game James in the building. You know what time it is.
Absolutely. And, of course, it's one of your third hosts, Joe the White Mamba, about to shoot all the hot takes all show long. Let's go. Gonna
And,
get
hold on, but who we got on the end down there?
Yes.
Is that
Mr.
the
Nick,
Super Nick fan down there?
Super Nick.
My God.
Spike
Yes.
Lee Jr.
Talk your shit.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Hey, don't
Whoa.
talk all your shit.
Yeah.
man.
Listen.
You earned it, man.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm happy for the Knicks that they got this far, and the city going crazy.
Man.
Motherfuckers up to tearing shit up, acting like they ain't got no
Don't
sense.
worry. You ain't see nothing yet.
All I'm saying is that
They're going to have to bring out the national guard.
y'all ass are celebrating real early right now.
Yeah.
Y'all need to be doing this shit whenever you put that ring on your finger.
But
Yeah.
you don't understand, like, we just happy to be this far.
It's
Yeah.
Win the championship.
Yeah.
We just happy to be this
I
far.
I've been
get-
wanting to be there for
It's
so
been a
long.
long
Okay.
time.
It's been a long time.
Oh,
Well, I'll
Okay.
promise you one thing.
Too.
We will be going to the championship
I won't
long
celebrate
before
first
the
time.
damn New York Jets.
So listen, okay. All I'm saying, and this, listen, I ain't even gonna go back. I ain't even gonna acknowledge the hating ass Cowboys comments. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna talk about the Knicks like we was talking about before. Listen to me. How devastated are y'all asses gonna be if y'all don't win that championship with all
gonna
this
feel like
bullshit
every
y'all
other
doing
year.
right now?
It's gonna feel like
They won't
every year
be.
for the past
Like I
27
said, they
years.
won't be. It's the excitement is just being there.
I
Yeah,
get
we
it.
happy to be there.
I
but
get
the
it.
reality of knowing that
The future is bright if they don't win. They know the future bright.
it's
Yeah.
always next year.
That letdown gonna hurt like a
That's what-
motherfucker. I
this
don't care
how
what
it
nobody say.
Yeah.
This how
Well,
no letdown ain't gonna hurt.
Let me go ahead and tell you and give you the future odds. So tonight, obviously, we don't know who the New York Knicks are going to be
Doubling back.
playing, but we are
Somebody-
watching.
somebody said the
Uh,
NBA said it was gonna be OKC.
It could, yeah, because they were saying it was they leaked it on their website.
The Knicks
They were
will win their
but-
first title in a long
Well, here's the odds. Las Vegas odds. Ready? All right. Las Vegas has it. Oklahoma City minus 150. So they're the favorite, the number one favorite to win another
Oh,
chip.
well, you got to expect that.
Then you got the New York Knicks at plus 215. And then they got the San Antonio Spurs plus 550. But let me tell you,
Wow.
folks, I'd put my money on I'm putting my money on the Spurs.
You still sticking with the Spurs, huh?
Absolutely. Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Listen, the Spurs got a good squad.
They
Did
stand
you
a
see
good
the
chance just
Corgi?
like everybody.
The Corgi told us how it was going to go.
I just think
Have you
the
seen the Corgi,
Spurs-
the basket Corgi?
I
that
see
he
him. I
said?
watch him bounce the ball down the step.
And what
I
did he
see him.
say? It was going to be 3. It was going to be 3-2,
Yeah.
and that the Spurs were going to win the final 2, just
Oh.
like I planned it.
We about to see it, and we about to see it in just a few minutes here.
You
Yeah.
better believe it.
We're going to see here in a few minutes. But gentlemen, let's talk a little bit about our sponsored bottles tonight, and talk a little bit about the sponsors that brought them to the table.
You know, first off is My Perception LLC for all your gear, sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, Anything you can think of.
James, why don't you go
All of
model?
you,
Why don't you
if
go
you
and
trust paraphrase.
model the shirt, James? We got the
If you
Pork-
trying to get you something
Your
fresh
apparel.
on you see it.
yeah, check it out. We got the Pork
Instagram,
House
Facebook.
podcast.
My
Indeed.
Perception LLC.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, next up, we got Golson's Auto Shop. For all your automotive needs, paint, body, motors, transmission, suspension, all your custom stuff, anything you're looking for. You want to customize your ride. You want something that's going to turn some heads, stand out. Bring it to me, and we'll make sure it look good.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we will.
Yeah, definitely check out some of them nice ass vehicles that he's seen on Instagram. Golson Auto Shop. Check him out on
Make it
Instagram
happen.
because he's got some nice looking rides on there. But of course, also we got the Carolina Living Associates or the Our Town team with. I can't even speak tonight. It's been a long ass week, folks. Let me tell you, the Our Town team has been busy selling some real estate. That's why I can't even
But
say
you know what that
who I
means?
work with.
If you've been busy selling real
Yeah.
estate,
It's a good
matter
it's
of
a good
fact,
time to move.
let me have $5.
Yeah, hey man, look. I'm doing a lot of work, but I haven't seen any paychecks yet, James. So
All
let me
right,
get back
they're
to you on that
coming.
one. Just a lot of work, still waiting on the paychecks, but it's coming. It's coming. Yeah. I might need to borrow $5 from you actually, but just a guy, hold
I
on.
got you.
Say, hey, big man, let me hold $1.
Listen,
We got it in the kitty.
if you give me $5, I need 500,000 back on interest.
Let me talk to my wife. But of course, we're here for all your real estate needs. Hit us up on social media. As always, we will definitely be ready in the comments. So if you need any help with real estate, vehicles, or maybe you need a hoodie or some kind of hookup for a t-shirt or something
I
kind of
don't know.
prepping.
But who we got on the end down there?
Dane, tell us a little bit about
Fatboy Snacks, fatboysnacks.com. Follow me on IG, TikTok, a couple social media platforms.
If you need something
All the-
catered.
All the biggest back information you can
yeah.
So
Listen,
different sauces coming. I got some ghost peppers,
Mm.
Armageddon peppers. So I
indeed,
can get these Scotch bonnet seeds to sprout.
Yes.
Get those coming
they
out.
coming.
And let me tell you,
Change up the flavors on the pepper sauce.
Hold on, but guess what? You need your event catered, some good food, some real food that everybody gonna be talking about. And if your mama anywhere by, she better watch out.
Yeah.
Because she gonna get slapped. You better get out the way.
Let's go.
uh-oh,
telling you.
slap your mama so good. Look, and we can all tell you, come football season, we look for Dana coming over because Dana always be dropping a hot plate.
Oh, you gonna bring the thing.
Something delicious. So
Indeed.
maybe the oxtails. Ooh.
Sounds good.
Well,
Sounds good.
Gentlemen, what are we drinking with the sponsors today?
Well, the first pour tonight is that 1792, that bottle and bond.
Bottle and bond. What's
This
the
right
proof
here,
on
like
that?
these
100
are this one right here is 100 proof.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is the Sazerac, North Carolina bottle they drop. But these right here, they're not as easy to find as most people think, right? Like every time they have a bottle palooza, you might be able to find you a bottle or two, but these not gonna be on the shelf every day.
Yeah.
But when I say this is a good one right here, the 1792, this is probably one of my favorites that you can get for a decent price because these bottles right here, they run around $50.
Yeah, 40
Right.
bucks, I think it was.
But when I say it's a good drink, it's gonna do everything it's supposed to do. It's full of flavor. It's worth every dime.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
And,
worth every dime.
and if you're looking and you live in North Carolina or live locally and you're happen to be in Wingate, that's where I usually find it for whatever reason. Wingate always be sitting on some damn stock of that stuff. So
Listen,
maybe they got a
I love it, bro.
It is tasty.
Oh,
well,
matter of fact, cheers, fellas. Cheers to listen.
Thirsty
We feel like
Thursday.
it's been a long time since we've been on the pod, but
Hey.
cheers, baby. First drink.
Cheers
I
to
hope.
you.
Listen, I hope you got one in your hand. I hope you done pour one up for yourself, and sit back and we're gonna talk these sports, and we're gonna watch this game tonight. Spurs versus OKC. Ooh, are they gonna come to play tonight?
Yeah.
Is Wemby gonna come to play? Is SGA gonna come to play?
Spurs need to send the hit squad out first.
Listen,
Everybody's
they better
coming
get
to play
right.
tonight.
Yeah.
They better get right.
Yep.
Because guess what? If they come out on that bullshit tonight, it's over.
I'll shoot
And OKC will be playing the Knicks.
It's gonna be
What's
a
the
good game.
what day the first game come on?
Wednesday, June
Wednesday.
3rd.
Yep.
June 3rd.
Yep.
Next
So-
week, Wednesday.
Yeah, so it's got a quick turnaround for obviously they win tonight. They got to get another game, hopefully, and it'll be Spurs versus
So,
Knicks.
hey,
What I still believe, as I have it called on my bracket.
Listen, I picked OKC in the beginning of the season, bro, because I just felt like OKC was so dominant. But the more and more I watch the Spurs, I'm like, okay, the Spurs got a hell of a team. And honestly, this is just my personal opinion. I didn't know the Knicks was gonna go this far, right?
Let's talk
because
about
in
that a
the
little bit.
beginning, I just didn't know. but the Knicks showing some real heart, like they really want it. And I listen, I ain't no hater, bro. I hope the Knicks win them one because that should be the best thing that happened to the city in a long time. So I hope the Knicks win. Fuck it.
Do we? I mean, it really is it. And jumping kind of into the game, is it really Jalen Brunson kind of finally playing consistent in the playoffs?
Listen,
and I mean the whole, not just the whole team, but I feel like Jalen Brunson felt like Jalen Brunson's really stepped up his game.
I think the key to the Knicks, and a lot of people don't want to give him a lot of props, but Towns played his ass off this year.
Towns has played his ass in the postseason,
and
in the postseason, Towns is showing his ass.
Has stepped up defensively.
Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, them boys been hooping, bro.
Yeah, and Robinson been giving them some good
quality
minutes too.
Yeah.
Definitely
the depth. I mean, it's the depth. I mean, I think that's really. I mean, what really has made all three of the teams that are kind of still in it is the depth. I mean, Oklahoma City Thunder, we all know they got depth.
Well, hold on, Joe. Let's hear from the Knicks fan.
Yeah, well, I'd love to hear from the Knicks fan.
I'm just saying, what you think been the greatest asset to your squad this season?
The greatest asset to the squad this season, I think, is something that's not measured in numbers, and that's the camaraderie and the brother.
Yep.
Okay, I get it.
That's why I said they locked in.
Yeah, when they playing together, you could tell I'm playing to cover my brother's back.
Yeah.
It's not just, I'm going out there selfish points, nothing like that.
No, absolutely. But you know what's crazy? And when you say that, right, I feel like the biggest thing that we saw from other teams, when we saw from Cleveland, right? Cleveland is just, I got the ball, so it's my time to shine. I got the ball, it's my time to shine. Every player was playing individual basketball. So when you ain't playing team ball, that's why we seen them get their ass whooped like that.
Because they built it. They built a player to the team.
Don't do that.
Who?
James Harden.
No, I mean, I'm not going to disagree. I'm not going to disagree with that.
Leadership matters.
No, absolutely. I mean, and that's the thing is, like, you bring them into a team that really maybe didn't have a voice, because there's really no leader in that team. Mitchell is probably the closest thing they got to a guy, but I don't think he kind of comes off as the,
But if you watch the last, Donovan Mitchell was the only motherfucker that came to play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Donovan
was the only one that came to play.
Right. But I'm saying, but I feel like he's probably the best player they got, but he's probably not the best leader. You mean, like that he just vocally, he's not a guy who's like, hey, this is my team. Everybody's gonna play to my, level, where I feel like,
I mean, but you know what? Okay, this is just my perspective as we go forward, right? We look at James Harden like everybody look at LeBron. And the reason I say that is because you still want James Harden to do the shit he did years ago. James Harden, 37 years old. He's not the same person, bro.
Yeah.
He's not the same person.
But when you bring a player to your team, you're bringing them there expecting.
I get the
what
expectation.
you normally. That's why you bring them.
Okay. Facilitated? Did he even set up? What was his assist like?
He still did what he did. But okay. Okay. Reg, I want you to start a team today. And I want you to start Michael Jordan on that motherfucker in his 60s. And expect Jordan to do the same shit he did when he was with the Bulls.
You
can't, bro.
No, you can't. But that's not what I'm talking about. No.
Tell me what you're talking about.
James Harden is still in the league. Like I said, you can't have it both ways. When you have a good game, you can't say, I'm dominating at the age of this and I'm that. You got to take the good and the bad. He hasn't performed well in years, like when it come to crunch time.
Let's go.
And that's just been him. He hadn't lived up to his expectation in a long time.
So Red.
So it's like, why bring? What I'm saying is, why bring him?
But bro, do you not understand that two things can be true?
What?
I'm just saying, in general, in life, two things can be true.
Explain.
Right? Two things can be true. James Harden is a good player, but James Harden is also old. Two things can be true at one time, bro.
No,
you can't just say.
We gotta say the same thing about like LeBron.
Here's what I'm saying. No, you can't say. Okay, you can't say a person is old, but then teams are recruiting you to come and do what you're supposed to do.
Because you still got potential. They know what you can do.
Well, Harden can still play. I mean,
he can't old.
No, he's not old.
Right. He's 37.
What that mean?
Reg, come on, bro.
No, but see that's
how many greats have you seen in the league at the age of 37 and they still killing your ass?
My point is,
Joe, one.
Yeah, LeBron.
James.
And what do you say about LeBron on the other end?
Reg,
You see my point? You can't have it both ways. If you're
saying two things can be true.
No, if you're saying you're this, then you're this. You don't bring in all this stuff. That they didn't bring you there to say incomplete. Okay, that's the same way. What if LeBron was to come out after a game and they got their ass torched and which he did do it. And
hold on now. Calm down now.
This is my other reason. Oh man, I'm 41. I ain't gonna play no back to back. I ain't gonna do.
Because
so then, what you there for? What are you there for? What are you there for?
Well, here and no,
what are you there for?
But average 19.2 through the playoffs. 19.
You talking about James Harden?
5.5.
How many turnovers that motherfucker average? Let me see the turnovers. How many turnovers he average? 1,000.
So in other words, what we're saying is, and I'm going to use Joe reference that he said, a while back. Are you gonna? We're not gonna pay you $50 million, to be a role player. If you want to be a role player, well then we're gonna lower your money.
Right.
We're not expecting you to do much.
Right. You're gonna do what we need.
I can agree with that. But when you bring me there to put me on the court to make a difference,
to be the guy.
No. I don't want to hear about
you're getting paid to be the guy.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about you 40.
Right.
No.
I mean, because here's the thing, and it's
41. Come off the bench, be the sixth man. And be quiet.
But sticking with this Cleveland, right? So now, where does Cleveland go from here? Do they, do they have the highest paid roster in the NBA?
Cleveland does.
They do. Yeah. So now you're gonna obviously they're probably gonna start trading and probably losing some guys.
Hold on, Joe. So, I can't agree with that. Ain't no way in hell.
Yeah, Cleveland
got the high. Boston got two motherfuckers getting paid $300-something million.
But they
paying James Harden a lot of money.
Right.
I think Mitchell getting money. Evan Mobley getting money.
Yeah.
I don't.
The Cleveland Cavaliers hold the highest paid roster.
Yeah, how much money?
$242.3 million, followed by the Minnesota Timberwolves, which is another team that might, and then Golden State Warriors, Dallas Mavericks.
Ain't no way. And where's Celtics at?
Because the Celtics made those moves. They traded players last year,
but they got
they
got two people on the team making $700 million.
That's broken down.
Right, but that's why
that's broken.
They let my man.
Yeah, I know they let.
What was the other dude they traded?
The man with the dreads.
I keep on saying Holiday. Yeah,
Holiday left. Porzingis left.
Yeah, right.
And Harper left.
Right. So these were like high salary players that they had to cut because they couldn't. They were the highest paid team. Commit.
But damn, bro,
that they were the highest. They had a huge roster.
So what's Donovan Mitchell contract?
Donovan Mitchell, he's paying a max. So he's paying a max.
What, 2-something?
Yeah, two something, probably two. I think when he signed, it was probably about 240, 250, something like that. I mean, they said with the total bill after taxes, because they're in the luxury, the penalty tax.
Oh yeah,
their roster actually cost them $392.4 million.
You see,
so because they had to pay all the.
They paid James Harden.
I think. Well, they traded for his salary, so he would have probably been up.
Probably not like 40. He probably around 40. But 38, 40. It's got to be something close.
So right. So now, okay. So you're the team. So who do you keep? Who do you let walk in Cleveland? James Harden, 2 year, 81.5. So he's making about 40. So he wasn't making
a little close to 40.
Yeah, 47. So he or 40 million.
So if I had the option between the players on the team right now, I'm probably gonna get rid of Harden. And I got to keep Donovan Mitchell.
I think his contract's
up. Okay, so and this was a point I was gonna bring up to y'all later.
Mitchell and Evan Mobley and Allen, everybody else is available.
So this is a point that I was gonna bring up to y'all.
I think Allen's gone.
No, okay, and I'm gonna tell you. So I've been hearing a bunch of chatter about this particular subject, about LeBron, right? About LeBron leaving the Lakers, going back to Cleveland, and trading Allen to go to the Lakers because he's going to be a big man for Luka to play with. Right. That's what I've been hearing. Right. Just some chatter.
Right.
And my question I want to ask y'all now on the podcast was, LeBron was okay playing second fiddle to Luka. You know what I mean? Because LeBron like, okay, I play second fiddle to Luka. LeBron has a certified issue playing third fiddle on that team. And third fiddle, he comes behind Austin Reaves. And there's nobody on this panel right here that can tell me that Austin Reaves is better than LeBron James. If y'all say that shit, you crazy as fuck.
No, but I don't. But no, he's not. But that was my whole point of what I was talking about.
I'm just saying, but AR is not making $50 million.
But AR is about to be up for a max contract, and
He's
AR
not,
look
but
like
AR is
he won't get no
AR is
deal
probably
like
going to
that.
be making
Yeah, he won't
35,
get no deal like that.
maybe 30, 35.
Hell no.
But the max contract now has went up. So
Right.
AR still gonna be around. Hell, he gonna be close to 300.
30 to 40 million.
But a 5-year
A year.
contract, he gonna be close to $300 million.
But I'm saying he's not going to make 50 million a year.
But
Here we go.
LeBron contract is 2 years, $100 million. So
Yeah, but that's
LeBron
LeBron James, and
I get it.
right.
But my question for y'all tonight on the podcast, I said when I see them tonight, I'm gonna ask them this question because I've been hearing so much chat about it. Is Austin Reaves
No.
better than LeBron James?
No.
Should LeBron James?
I mean, not this. I mean, not. I mean, if you said at this point in the career, but the question would be like, is LeBron James at
at
50
this
million
point in
or
this
AR at 35 million?
at this point in your career, okay, to say that, right? When we talk about all the players we were just talking about, we're talking about James Harden and all these other players, right? And the money they paying James Harden. You telling me that LeBron ain't better than James Harden? Well, the shit that he did, he ain't better than James Harden.
Yeah, who, LeBron?
LeBron James.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody would argue that.
My argument is because your
James
argument
Harden's
is the
not
money.
a top 10. He's a top 10, maybe
But
15.
your
Probably
argument-
not even top 10.
Your argument is the money.
Well, that matters because if
LeBron
you're building a
should get
team,
paid.
My
It's a matter
argument
of
is
money.
what you bringing to where you going. What you coming there for?
LeBron James gonna give you
Because-
25 points. He gonna average 25 points.
you know,
He gonna give you 25, 8, and 8.
yeah, but we're
Right.
we're in Laker talk a little
But-
bit here. But I mean, I
But
would
what is that
say
gonna get you though?
right. But
That's
here,
my
but
point. I ain't-
what is he going to lose you? Is
Put him
because
on
you
a
own some-
team. Put him on a team with somebody who's
Good
gonna put up
ass.
other numbers.
That's a bad-
LeBron can't give you all these numbers by himself, bro. You put LeBron on a team that's gonna give you
right. But here's the thing.
that
But
was
then
my point.
but if,
25.
but if he's making too much money, then you can't bring in other dudes.
I get what you're saying. Right? I get what you're
So
saying.
you can't give him the help because now you got to pay
Okay.
Luka, LeBron,
So-
and now Austin Reeves,
All I'm saying
maybe Rui.
is the chat I've been hearing is if Cleveland trade Allen, which was talking about Allen earlier,
Mhm.
if Cleveland trade Allen to the Lakers,
Mhm.
then that means that Lakers gonna have a big man, Luka gonna have a lob threat,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then LeBron can go back to Cleveland, and LeBron still gonna have Evan Mobley,
But
he gonna have Donovan Mitchell, LeBron James,
LeBron
and
already
James
said.
Harden might still be
But
there.
LeBron said
Depends on what
but he said he's
depends
not
on
going to
money
take
he'll
a
pay.
discount to go to Cleveland.
No, of course he's not.
Right.
He said so. Okay, so now they
But
can't.
why
afford,
should
how
he
they
take
can
a
afford him?
discount?
But
No,
they
that's not
can't
what we said.
afford him
They
because
can't afford him properly.
they can't pay. If you got the highest salary and you pay in
Can't afford him.
the second apron, and then now you're going to get rid of Allen and then bring in another dude making $50-some million, which is 10 more million than Harden.
So
I ain't-
what's
I ain't mad
what's
at
Allen
none of
contract right now?
All I'm
What's
asking is
Jared Allen,
what-
what he get paid right now? I know he ain't making 50.
He's
but
not
what he
making
get
million.
paid?
Yeah, he's not making 50.
what is he coming there for? That's all I'm saying.
That's where he's gonna finish his career.
I mean, I think
And I keep saying this
if
shit,
LeBron comes
But
back,
I understand that. But I'm saying, so do they have a real legit shot of winning
he's
a
making
title?
What they got this year?
3 year $90 million, so he's making $30 million a year.
So 3 year, $30 million. He making $90 million a year. And you talking about LeBron? He's saying he want $50 million a year, but he don't want no 3-year contract.
no, he said
LeBron want a year or 2-year contract.
he told well, at least the rumblings are that he told the Lakers that if he comes back and he's going to play for less, then essentially he's going to want to know what they're going to spend the money on.
Because he don't want to be third fiddle, bro.
But here's the thing: it don't matter. They can't tell you they're good, but they're going to go out and get guys. It's not like the Lakers are not going to spend the money, right? I mean, they're not going to. And they're not going to spend the money, and it's not because of him. It's because they're going to get guys that fit Luka and play around Luka, and they want to get. They're building the thing with Luka.
Okay.
And yes, LeBron is.
So
all of
look
that
at it like
potentially.
this. Luka's best offense was when he had somebody on the team that's a lob threat.
Yeah,
If he got a big man, which I said they trying to trade Jared Allen to the Lakers,
Right.
Jared Allen gonna be a lob threat. But as far as okay, and let me ask you another question. This was another conversation that people was having. The other conversation was LeBron in year 23, he's still a better defensive player than AR and Luka Doncic. Tell me he ain't. Tell me he ain't. Because Luka don't play no defense
Yeah.
and AR don't play no defense. So
So what do
basically,
you qualify as defense? Because let me ask you this: because nobody ever, if you look, he's always gets 2 to 3 steals a game. So okay, that's defense,
Who?
right?
who get to
Luka. Luka steals the ball,
Okay.
and he gets always about
shoot.
almost a double-double
Those
or
two
a
shots.
triple-double because he's always got close to 10 rebounds.
So you
So he's a
telling me-
rebounder.
My question for you is,
Now I'm not gonna say he's like an all-world defense.
I'm just
I just
asking.
think his like Luka doesn't play defense is
If-
overrated.
I'm saying I want somebody who can play defense on my team. And I get Luka get points. If I want somebody who's gonna play defense, if the only option I had was Luka, LeBron, and AR, you picking Luka or AR over LeBron? And LeBron is in year fucking 23.
Yeah.
So basically that's saying something bad about them.
Who are they guarding?
What you mean?
Because the thing is Luka's defense. Luka's not good against other guards. If he
Luka ain't good against nobody when it comes to defense.
Oh yeah, he is. If you put Luka on a small forward or a forward or something like that,
okay,
he can play defense.
Put Luka on the number one player on another team.
No, he's not that kind. But that's not his game.
Because he don't play on defense.
Nobody does that.
Luka, what you mean?
A lot of guys, but I'm saying guys have guys on defense like Marcus Smart.
Luka is there for one purpose.
Luka is there for strictly for offense.
And that's what win you games.
Strictly for offense.
And then, yes, absolutely. But I'm saying, but that's why you get guys like Marcus Smart and guys who play, that's their game. That's what I'm saying. That's the guy you put on the number one.
But my question was, if I have three players, Austin Reaves, Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and you need a defensive player, out of those three, who you picking? And what's crazy, LeBron is in year 23. LeBron 41 years old. And he still play better defense.
But some of the things that people say that
Austin Reaves play good defense.
Yeah, Austin Reaves will put up some defense.
I didn't say
it's not his part. It's not his game.
He plays defense though.
But yeah, he can play some D.
Is he better than LeBron in year 23?
No, but what is the? Well, I'm trying to figure out what point are we trying to make.
The point I'm trying to make is that whenever you're looking at the Lakers roster and you talking about, okay, we was talking about the money, how much you get paid, blah, blah, blah. I get all that, right? But when we're talking about an all-around player, somebody who can still play defense, somebody who's going to give you buckets, somebody who's going to give you rebounds, and somebody who can still play a minimal amount of defense. Right. Out of those three, when we talking about the Lakers roster, when they talking about trading people or getting rid of, who's the better out of the three?
Yeah, LeBron. But you're gonna have to have.
And LeBron is 41. I know you say you can't bring up the age. I get what you're saying.
And I'm going to combat that with how much load management you're gonna have to go through the year. How many games you're gonna miss? Key games you're gonna miss to where it's gonna be detrimental to your team.
Oh, Jalen Williams back.
How many games LeBron played this season? Joe, can you look that up?
He missed a bunch.
But look, how many games LeBron played? How many games Luka played? And how many did AR play? And Luka Doncic is what, 27? AR's what, 25, 26?
Yeah. I mean,
LeBron got 15 years on these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He played 60 games.
But my point.
Who played 60?
He missed the first 14. He played 60.
How many did Luka play?
Luka played like 65, 66 because he got hurt later.
Because he was trying to get into the MVP running, but you couldn't because you got to have over 60.
Well, no, he was in the MVP running.
But I think you got to have over a certain amount of games.
But he had missed some games because he had his baby girl was born. So he gave him like a week off to, I think he missed but anyway, so he played 64 games. But he missed like a week because of the his little girl being born. So anyways, but to me, here's the thing. I mean, you can't say, Luka's the better player right now in his career. Despite defense and all that stuff, Luka is still the better player than LeBron James.
Yeah, that's solid.
No, I'm waiting on you. You the LeBron guy. I'm waiting on you to say
you can't say to me that LeBron is the better player.
Okay, so you said Luka is the better player at this point in his career. How old is Luka right now?
He's 26, 25, 27, 28, 27, 26, 28.
So if you saying he's the better player right now, so if we do stats, when LeBron was 27.
But that's going back.
I get what you're saying. But
actually, they're probably pretty close. They're probably pretty close.
If you're saying at this point in his career, then you got to compare LeBron at 27 and you got to compare Luka at 27.
I don't think you can say despite defense. The fact that the defense
Luka plays no defense.
But this is what I'm saying. The fact that, and I'm not a LeBron fan, but
you're a LeBron hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just not a fan.
So that means you're a hater then.
I just don't like people that gather at the 3-point line for a dunk.
Come on,
and take 4 steps.
Listen. Come on, bro.
That's a gather. That's a gather.
But anyway,
no. But here's the thing.
I think the defense, you have to add that in. You can't say despite.
My point is,
because for him to be a better player than
don't play no defense.
Here's what I'm saying. But for him to be a better player than LeBron, he'd have to be equal to him at defense and everything.
Defense, offense, he got to be better at everything. If you're saying at this point in his career,
exactly
at 27 years old, if you look at LeBron's stats at 27, you look at Luka's stats at 27. I'm talking about their NBA career.
Okay,
both of them at 27.
but what does that
Are you
matter?
saying that Luka is better than LeBron?
But what does that matter right now?
It's a question.
But what does it matter?
No,
It matters because it's a question.
But now you got to go back.
Is LeBron 26 or 27 right now, or is he 41 right now?
Answer the question, bro.
Like, I mean, we're talking about hypothetical. Well, was Michael Jordan at 26?
This ain't no fucking hypothetical. Hypothetical is some shit that ain't happened.
I'm saying 26.
LeBron
because LeBron is a top five.
LeBron was a great player at that age.
Yes,
LeBron's a great player right now.
The question
But
is,
LeBron is at a point
of 27.
Yeah.
Who was the better player?
I don't know
Luka or
because
LeBron?
I don't know because we didn't really see like we just seeing Luka right now. I mean, we just seeing the last 5 years or whatever.
Oh yeah, I mean, since he went to the championship, almost won the championship game.
We just really seeing Luka now. Luka been playing ball. If you go watch him season all that stuff, you don't know what he was. He was playing balls since he was damn near.
Oh yeah,
same
he
age.
plays more like European.
Know.
He playing more like European ball.
I don't know.
But here's the thing.
Of course, LeBron's
a top 5 player, right? But that was all. But LeBron's always been great.
Okay, so. Now this is another, and I'm just telling y'all arguments I heard throughout the week before we came on the podcast, right? So we was talking, they was talking about LeBron and how he felt about how he was still great because whenever you get older, you still see yourself as the great person that you used to be.
Sure.
Yes. Right?
Right.
So the conversation was crazy because they was like, LeBron still feels like he's better than a lot of people in the NBA. So that's why he won't take that discount.
As he should.
Right? So mind y'all, it's only 400 players in the NBA right now, currently. Right? So can y'all name, okay, so if I want to say LeBron is better than 50% of the people in the NBA, that means that you can name 200 people better than LeBron in the NBA right now, and you can't.
No.
Okay. So now let's go to 75%. Now you got to name 100 people better than LeBron in the league right now. You can't.
But again,
yeah,
but you're building a team.
I'm just saying.
And this is my rebuttal every time. Even the man himself has did the same thing I'm saying, the same thing you do. When everything is flowing and it's looking great because you're 41, don't use 41 as an excuse when you ain't performing.
I ain't even talking about.
That's all I'm saying.
I ain't even talking about 41 right now.
No, but that's what this has come about.
No, it's not about that.
You just now said you just now
name players that are better than age.
No, that's why this is brought up because he's 41.
If you get rid of the age,
you can't because that's the fact.
Because
that's the fact that you're using.
Here's the number one.
But here's
the number one factor right here.
So LeBron may not be the player he was at 27.
Yeah,
but he's
of course
still one of the best players in the league.
Absolutely,
hands down.
Okay, so my whole thing is
Luka against where he's at right now.
I get it. So listen to what I'm saying. So let's get rid of. Let's not even talk about the age. I was talking about is 400 players in the league right now, and I wanted y'all to give me players that's better than LeBron in his career right now, not because of his age, because of the numbers that he's putting up. Do we not understand that LeBron, okay, we do talk about age, LeBron 41, but guess what? Let's not talk about 41. At the stage LeBron is in his career right now, he putting up better numbers than he did when he was younger.
Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum, SGA. What's my man from?
I mean, you can name a Wemby. You can name
Wemby. There's players out there that's balling, bro.
Jalen Brunson.
Players out there that's balling better than LeBron.
So
out of 400,
the argument started as why should he take or not take a discount on his
why would I take a discount?
He doesn't have to.
But here's the thing. Why would I take a discount?
He has already proven that
that he's a player.
Yeah, I'm not saying take a discount.
Why he doesn't.
I'm going to give you the argument that the organizations are going to make, right? LeBron's 41. They know the cliff's coming.
Listen,
right? He's going to fall off.
Let's take away from the age.
I know, but I'm talking about you can't
though, because
look at the teams that are getting ready to go in championship and the teams that have won championships recently. How many of them had a guy that was making that kind of money at that age? And yes, he's playing his ass off, right? But think about this. One of the teams who are winning, what are they? They're young and they're deep. And if you got LeBron taking up $51 million and you can't really get younger guys because you got this big salary and all that stuff. So if you're building a team, you're hoping that LeBron's going to give you enough games and he's going to have enough gas in the tank to, take over and do some of those things that you're going to need him to do because of his salary and because you don't have a lot of maybe some depth coming off the bench.
Like I said, my only argument in this whole thing was, like I said, you can't straddle the fence.
Yeah.
You 41, let it be that way. You 41.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not expecting you to do this, and this, and this. But don't say, man, this man is he doing blah, blah, blah. But then soon as something happened, he 41. What you expect?
Yeah.
I expect what you said earlier.
Two
Right.
things can be true.
No, it can't be. No,
It
not in
can
that
be.
fashion. Not in that fashion. What I'm saying
Reg,
is you
two
can't.
things can be true, bro.
You can't straddle the fence, though.
It's
can't
not
do
about
it.
straddling.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
Yes, it is. Because what
Let's go back.
LeBron said himself, the reason why they got tossed because they
didn't have enough talent.
Right. Him included. Because now, because what's gonna come out your mouth next is he's 41.
No.
He can't do this, and this.
That's not the
I
next
don't
thing
know.
I
I
was
think
gonna
the
say.
stats say that he was doing that.
Absolutely,
Him
he
saying
was.
that we is him trying to be a team player and say that.
No.
Okay.
When you're doing
best
load
players-
management,
when your
you're
best players
doing
are hurt.
load management, and you're doing all the things that keep your body fresh. That tells you that you're getting up there.
Okay.
And you can't do the same things
So-
you did
so-
once before.
But he did the same thing he was doing. What do you mean?
No, he did not.
Okay, so tell me
when you take games off in your load management, you're not doing the same things.
So load management started with LeBron?
It started in that era. Yeah.
No, the fuck it did not. No,
They
the
just
fuck
called
it
it
did
the
not.
flu before.
That shit started with the Spurs back in the day, years ago.
Well, low
Okay,
man.
so let me ask you another question, right?
Yeah.
So why did the Lakers get to the playoffs this year? Did they have shit to do with LeBron?
Yes, it had to do with him,
Luka.
Luka.
Yeah. Off smart.
Luka was hurt 90% of the time they was in the playoffs. So what are we talking about?
No, we're
Now,
talking about to get to the
hold up.
playoffs.
No, hold up.
But that's what
Wait
got
a
him to
minute,
the third
Wait a
seed.
minute. Now, see.
And he was hurt.
Now, out of your own mouth, you said Luka was the best shooter, and Luka gonna give you this.
I've never in my life said Luka was the best shooter nowhere. Ever have I said Luka was the best shooter?
No, I said when you talk about the Lakers, you ain't never talk that Luka was the best thing smoking.
Luka is good. Luka's good. I think Luka's great.
Joe, am I speaking foreign?
Yeah, I mean, he was. What I'm saying, we can't just take away because here's the thing is, then we can't say, well, let's take away from Luka to give to LeBron because.
So the reason that the Lakers were able to
He's
go,
a part of
they
it.
went into
He was
the
a part of
playoffs.
it. He was a part of it.
He was absolutely.
Luka was a part of that.
Yeah, Luka was.
They always a part of that.
Yeah, that they
Smart
got.
was a part of that.
I mean, they were the third best team in the
Come on,
West.
bro.
I mean, you know.
Okay, so when AR came back, AR gave you what you thought he was gonna give you.
Yeah, but AR was still hurt.
He gave you production like you thought he was gonna give you.
Yeah, he had it. Look, he had some good games, and he definitely had some games where you're like, man, we need a little.
So
bit
now
more
you questioning AR. What you had, what you bigged up AR all year long.
My whole argument from the
bigged up
from the
AR all
beginning-
year long.
My argument from the beginning was AR is not better than LeBron.
You bigged up AR all year long.
My argument that started this whole conversation.
Who said AR?
AR is not better than LeBron.
Well, what's the argument?
Nobody
though?
said
Who said that?
The argument is, why should LeBron take a discount and play second or third fiddle to AR, and AR is not better than him? Okay, so that's like, look at it like this, right? And let's just bring it down to our terms, right? Somebody at your job, right? And you know for a fact they ain't worth a fuck. I ain't saying they ain't worth a fuck, but they give you some good production. But you know for a fact that you better than them as far as the business that you do, the business side of it, right? So you tell them if your boss came to you and was like, you know what, Reg, we gonna give such and such $150,000, but we can only give you $50,000 because he got better production than you. But you know damn well you do more than he do. Are you gonna accept that? Look, that's why LeBron feels the way he feels right now because he's not third fiddle.
But
Right.
none of us said any of this. What I'm trying to say is, only thing I said was, what do you bring wherever you go? Whatever money you bringing, what is the reason and buy it? What are you gonna do?
Because he's
when
still gonna give you 25, 8, and 8.
And where's that gonna get you?
If you on a team that's
But what?
but look at the surrounding pieces.
But what? Right.
You got no big man.
So right.
So Aiden was good.
But you couldn't pay more for a big man because you were capped because you were already paying
Okay,
Luka,
so-
you're already paying LeBron.
So if say LeBron would have played, say, you know what, I'm gonna play for $2 million this year.
So what about your man when y'all brought him there? That
What
y'all
big
was,
man
that
you
y'all
gonna
was
get?
high up on when y'all first got him?
Who?
What's the big 8?
Well,
Y'all-
I think Aiden was going to be better than what we had last year.
No, we damn sure thought he was going to be better than what he was.
Right, because Rudy Gobert, whooped our ass because we didn't have anybody who's big enough.
Was you not happy when you got 8?
We was happy because we just got a big man in general because we didn't have a big man.
That's all I said.
And we thought that Aiden was going to play a better role than what he played. He looked like straight shit.
And he started out good. It's just the playoffs he fell off. But he was good during the season.
But here's the thing. I mean, if you're the Lakers and you're thinking, okay, all right, we got an option. Okay, LeBron wants to come back, maybe, or he's talking about, hey, I'll come back. I'm going to play next year. We're going to figure that out first, right? Say he comes back and the Lakers are like, okay, well, we got to build a team now, okay? And we got to re-sign some guys who are younger than you and maybe not as good as you right now, but they're younger. So we need to build depth on this team. What's to stop them from saying, hey, we can't give you $51 million. Hey, you're right. You might be worth $51 million. You know what? Go play for the Washington Wizards. Go play for the Magic. So whoever's got the salary.
LeBron is worth every dime they want to pay him.
Right.
That's not my. I ain't got no problem with that.
Absolutely. But if you're
all
building
I'm saying is what you playing for. That's my only question.
Right.
What you playing for?
Because you made the money, and I get it. And
that's the only thing I said.
And I think if you're building a team, you got to ask yourself, could I take $51 million? And I would hate to lose LeBron, but I could take that $51 million and I could put maybe more depth on my bench and build a team that can a starting squad and then a 6-man and a.
So another question:
can I get a guy like Lou Dort?
Whenever you look at any team in the league, right? Do you think these teams are trying to put this roster together so I can win in 4-5 years, or they trying to win this year?
Well, most teams, it depends on where you're at, what team you are,
how the age bracket is.
Yeah.
Most teams trying to prepare to be at the 3rd year. They should be showing. They should be a contender.
Okay, the Spurs are right now the youngest team in the NBA. They average out of everybody that's on their squad. I think they average age with everybody put together is like 22, 23.
Mm-hmm.
And they got the youngest team in the NBA. You think these motherfuckers ain't trying to win no championship this year?
Yeah, but why? But let me ask you this, okay? So they got the youngest team. Why do they have the youngest team?
What do you mean?
Because they drafted pretty high. Because they were shitty for several years. So yes, now they're in a window, right?
Wow, right?
So now they're in a window, right? So now they have their windows open.
The goal ain't the same. You think they don't want to win no championship?
Yeah.
It's a real low percentage that you're going to get right there the first year.
Yeah.
So that's why they put the window out there.
Right.
You hope, like sometimes you hit it out the park when you get a special player like that. Yeah, you may advance real fast.
But Wemby's not the only reason, bro. They got a hell of a squad.
He's the main reason.
Right.
They got a hell of a squad.
He's the main reason. If you take him away,
we know how many times we see him take it when he's on the bench. What happens? All of a sudden, you see him regress a little bit.
Because now the teams can get into the paint.
Right. Because they got a backup big who's.
I said he's the main reason. He's the main reason.
Okay, so I mean the only reason for that conversation, that whole debacle we just had, it was the past 30 minutes or 20 minutes, however long it was just because I heard a lot of chatter about what LeBron gonna choose to do the off season, where he gonna go, and the shit he might do, and the reason that he want to go, because you just heard so many different scenarios of the reason why he felt how he felt. And my whole shit was LeBron, of course, he doesn't want to play third fiddle to anybody because he feels like he's better than a lot of the people in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So my argument was, if you're talking about out of 400 players, if you say that LeBron's not better than 50% in the league, it's not 200 players you can name better than LeBron. Okay, if we go to 75%, it's not 100 players I can name better than LeBron. And then, hey, if we take it to them 85%, 90%, it's not that many players that I can name. Say if we go to 90%, it's not. What's 90% of 400? That's what. What's that? 90% of 400.
Oh, probably like 360, something like that. 360 players.
I'm just saying, out of 360 players, so you're talking about 40 players. Can you name 40 players right now in the league currently?
No, LeBron's a top 20 player. He's a top 15.
That's all
player.
I'm saying. So that's why he feels as if I can't take a discount to play for your team because I'm better than damn near 90% of the league. So why the fuck am I going to take a pay cut and I'm better than y'all if I'm going to a team that's trying to win a championship now?
No, because in a team, and we'll move on to the next topic. But the question is All right, you're LeBron. Okay, I want to win a championship, right? But I
Yeah.
want to get paid top player money. Well, all the top teams say, guess what? We got younger stars that we have to pay.
I
But if
get
you
it.
want to join us to go win a chip, you could take
Yeah.
a discount. And he goes, no. Well, I'm better than look at all these guys on your other team on the team. Yeah, you might be better than my third guy, but I can't afford you because I can't count on because for 1 year I know I'm gonna have you, and that's it.
I get it.
Right. And
Okay,
then I gotta play other games after that. And my star is gonna be here for the next 5 to 10 years.
This is the last question about LeBron because obviously y'all understand I'm a LeBron fan.
He's a LeBron lover.
Big time.
I'm a LeBron
lover.
because I mean
You
LeBron.
love LeBron. You're like, I know you, LeBron.
Look,
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
this is the last question, right? And we gonna get off LeBron. We're gonna get off his Johnson after this one.
I ain't on it.
What's the question?
motherfucker. The last question is: where do you think LeBron is going to land after the season? Is LeBron gonna retire, or what team do you think LeBron is gonna go to? That's the last question. We'll leave it alone.
I want him to retire,
He's not gonna retire.
but if he doesn't, I would like to see him come back to LA one more time and see what they can do.
I think he will.
But if he don't, hey, maybe Cleveland is the spot.
And look, so this is the last fact I'm gonna give y'all. Out of the greatest players that we have seen to pick a ball up and play since we can remember. Now, mind you, hell, from the experience that we got in this panel right here, we go back a lot of years, right?
Back to the greatest player, Jordan.
No, we go back before Jordan.
Well, I'm saying like
Reds was here before Jordan.
Reggie, yeah.
And I was born in the 80s.
He's still the greatest.
No, I get it. I get whatever you say. Who the greatest is? The debate right now ain't the greatest, right? Out of every player that you've seen who has been the face of the league, the only reason they retired is because their body couldn't hold up no more, or they decided to let the game go because they couldn't do it anymore. LeBron, he's still playing at a high level, and he can still do it. You can't force this man out of the NBA because he's getting older, because he's still giving you better numbers than 75 or 80% of the league. The only reason we saw Jordan retire, because Jordan couldn't do it no more. The reason we saw Kobe retire, Kobe couldn't do it no more. The reason we saw a lot of the great Magic, he retired because he got the situation or whatever that happened to him. All the greatest of the greats that we've seen play, they only retired because they had no other option, because they couldn't perform the way they used to perform. LeBron is performing better than he did when he was younger, and you can't force him out of the league.
No, it's not forcing out the league. So my question will be, then we'll move on. How long do you play?
I think LeBron got at least one more season. I'm gonna give him 2 more seasons at max.
So then, what would be the reason for leaving after that?
Because he can't. He's not gonna produce like that.
If he's still producing like that. So what makes you say he can't produce like that?
Then why do you do another 3 more years?
No,
4 more years.
If LeBron is still giving you 25 points, average of 25 in the next year or 2,
yes,
he's not gonna leave until he just can't do it no more, because his love for the game is too high.
Sure. But I mean, at what point do you say, like, hey, you know what?
He's not gonna do it.
That's all I'm at.
Your body. But here's the thing: how many dudes?
Because you still
could Barry Sanders still play?
Contribute.
But look, a lot of athletes could still play and retire, because a lot of, like, think about Barry Sanders and some of those guys. Yeah, they love the game and they walk away because at the end of the day, they're like, hey, I still want to be able to walk.
And a correction, just to be clear, Jordan didn't really quit or retire because his body couldn't do it no more.
He had other interests.
No, let me finish.
Go ahead.
There was also, I think, just for him, just my opinion, there was nothing else to play for.
Right. Yeah, his legacy
He
was already
solidified
cemented.
himself.
Right.
There was nothing else to play for.
And think about
So that's why I said sometimes you stick around too long.
So
a lot of guys have other interests. I mean, here's the thing: LeBron could leave the game today, and then he could go he could be an owner. He's already cemented his legacy, and he could go and start an NBA team in Vegas. He could become a part owner.
But I hope that's what happens next. Personally,
what I'm saying. But also, too, the longer you play, yeah, sure, you're playing and giving 25 points, doing all that stuff. But all it takes is one serious injury to really hurt you. And the next thing you know, we're like, oh, here comes LeBron hobbling in, knob knees. Should have quit, last year because he had nothing left to prove. Now, if he wants another championship, that's when he's got to say, hey, if the championship is the goal, I want to go win me another chip, then he's got to look and say, Am I willing to take less than I'm worth?
And that's the question LeBron
To
got
fit
to
on a
answer for
team that can
himself.
get me there.
Nobody else knows
But-
that. Only he knows that. And that's
Okay.
his decision. He earned the right to make his decision.
Absolutely. But that's
100%.
why I'm saying when I was telling y'all about being better than 75% of the league at the age he is, I know you said we don't want to talk about the age, but he feels in his mind as if I'm better than 75% of the players in this league, I'm not taking a pay cut. Bro.
Okay.
Go get you a championship
not-
with the
Well,
Wizards, or go get you a championship.
let's end it with this one thing I'm gonna say though.
Go ahead.
It's not a well, it's a question.
Oh, it's a statement.
How you think it's a question. How you think he felt getting swept?
Getting swept with no talent.
Well, about the OKC, yeah.
No, I ain't not. We ain't adding nothing to it. I'm just asking you how he felt. How do you think he felt?
But he
getting
told
swept?
you how he felt. He said we didn't have enough talent to play this thing.
So it was everybody else. It wasn't him.
No, he contributed, but he's saying he didn't have enough to get over the hump.
So I'm
Did he? Okay,
No, I'm asking your opinion.
So
how
let me
think he
ask
felt.
you: when you saw that Lakers team, and we watched OKC. What I say? Right when we was watching OKC and I said, "Damn." Matter of fact, before they play OKC, I said, "Man, damn, I don't want to play OKC," because I knew they didn't have enough to beat them because the OKC got too many role players. They benched too deep. The Lakers didn't have none of that.
And why does OKC have all that talent?
So you telling me the
No,
OKC
I'm asking
ain't?
because they drafted a lot of players.
I get, but they built their team from scratch. Absolutely.
From the
Look,
draft.
no gripes.
From the trade and the draft.
No gripes. OKC built their team from the ground
Well,
up.
any expansion team gonna
They
be able
built
to do that.
they built that whole team off the Paul George trade. The worst fucking trade.
Okay, I get it.
That
But
Paul
listen,
George trade
okay.
was a masterpiece.
So look at it like this. Now think about if LeBron had, if the team he was on, the Lakers, say the Lakers would have got all those number one draft picks, all them trades, all the shit that OKC got.
Yeah, absolutely.
You thinking that the Lakers would have been better than what they was? The Lakers were playing with bullshit players.
So they got to make a trade, right? They got to make a trade.
Yeah, it was the
Well,
biggest splash in history because Luka went there. Cool. If Luka would have played, hell yeah, I feel like that series would have been different. And there's nobody up here they can say they felt like
it would have been
that shit would have
closer.
been different.
I don't
if
think
Luka
the,
wouldn't have
I don't
played.
think the end. I think it's still OKC would have won. I don't.
Well,
think
why it would have been different if you don't play defense?
They wouldn't have got swept
Why would it have been different
because
if you don't
Luka
play
give
defense?
you 30 plus points a night.
So what I said,
10
he's
rebounds.
a scorer.
He's a scorer. I get it.
Triple double.
He's gonna give you some rebounds and he's gonna give you some points.
Yeah, and he's gonna get you assists. He's assist man.
That's what I'm saying. So obviously you got a player that you moved to your team because you thought he was gonna be an asset.
Right.
When you needed him down in the motherfucking, and when you needed him in the clutch, he wasn't available.
It's
Well, he
hamstring.
can't. Well, now at the same time, hold up now. I mean, well, let's move on.
The best. Hold on,
Because LeBron was injured early in the year too. He dealt with some things
Yeah,
too.
he missed
I
the
get it.
whole like
And he
first
missed some
few
time,
months.
too.
Rich, what's the best ability in the NBA?
Availability. That's right. So, but luckily, LeBron unavailability was during the regular season where Luka took reins and had y'all playing well until he got back. Unfortunately, Luka took the same spill later in the year.
Well, I
it
think
just happens.
I think that's where the depth helps right there, right? So if you have depth, then
'Cause you need a
then
deep
you
bench.
then you don't have to play the minutes. You
Yeah.
know, like you can take a guy like LeBron and not, have to rely. You could take Luka and say, "Hey, Luka, we can put you on the bench and let you get some rest and stuff like that." Especially in the regular season, because some of the times they had guys were playing like 40 minutes.
Well,
which-
LeBron played 40-something minutes.
in the playoffs, right? That's what I'm saying. So yeah, you needed it because you just didn't have the depth.
But you ain't had, okay, so look at it like this. Whenever they went to the playoffs, right? How many players did they play off of that bench when they went to the playoffs? What was the rotation?
They had they had a couple.
Maybe
They had
6
Marcus
people?
Smart, Rui Hachimura. They had
Probably was 7.
Austin Reaves.
I don't
Eight.
even know if it went 7. It might have, maybe 7.
They went and they
because you
started.
had your boy coming up.
Well, they started playing
your boy that was,
Laravia a little bit towards the, but he was starting.
No,
Kennard.
Kennard.
Yeah,
So it
which
was
is a good
7.
trade. Which is a good trade. I like Kennard too. So I mean, we'll see. Hey, Lakers got a lot of moves, but Cleveland, kind of how it all started. That Cleveland decision, they got a lot of moves. Curious to see what they'll do with an expensive
Absolutely.
roster. So
Yeah.
but
Listen, don't worry. When he leave, you'll find another player to cheer for.
Nah. Yeah, I told you my player gonna be. I told you after
and
LeBron leave,
I'm a Timberwolves fan.
then I'm rooting for Anthony.
Yeah.
Let's go, Rudy Gobert. I wish the fuck I would ever say some shit.
You
like
are going to
that.
be rooting for Rudy because
No, the
you're
fuck I ain't.
going to be a Timberwolves fan.
I'm gonna be an Anthony Edwards fan.
Oh,
That's just like saying I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm rooting for
hey,
never root.
that was dominating, baby. Come on now, dominating.
Joe, don't you ever say that shit out loud again. That's sorry, man.
Yeah,
That motherfucker
dominating
sorry
you.
as shit.
Dominating.
You know he's sorry.
But he came in with that baggage. We all can do that.
I
when he
came in
came
being
from-
sorry as hell.
Well, he came in with a lot of everybody said, "Hey, Ayton's always had the talent."
We just needed a big presence down low. He was a 7-footer, and we just needed a center, and we didn't have no center. He was damn near the only thing that we can get.
But he had a good series, the one before.
Dana Dane said, "Y'all
we're burying the
said,
lead."
wow, we talking about LeBron, and they home.
Because LeBron, because we got LeBron's biggest fan right in the house.
Man, I love, man.
He is a LeBron lover.
What they call him thing?
I just want
They call
LeBron
him
to get some credit.
The what they call a big face thing?
Yeah.
They shit with their face on.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all-
He got the big hit. Got the big hit.
All I want, and this is the biggest reason I'm a big LeBron fan, because I want people to give LeBron his credit, because LeBron.
But who doesn't give
He's
LeBron?
one of
People hate LeBron.
He's one of the greatest ever, but that's comes with the territory
But I
because he's
feel
so
like-
great. That comes with the
I
territory.
think that's like, look, don't deal with that victim mentality.
That comes with the
Ain't no damn
territory.
victim mentality.
That comes with the territory.
LeBron already said
Jordan had haters too.
All right, so look,
Jordan had haters too.
yeah.
let's move on, man. Let's move on.
But
Yes.
Sound like
Let's
Joe said
talk
you got a
about-
picture, LeBron.
I ain't got no shrine in that.
Yeah,
How
look,
they hate us?
look, he's gonna look up at the
When we
ceiling.
lay down that
You're gonna go into the room one day. You're gonna be like, why is LeBron on your ceiling? bro?"
I ain't got no LeBron shrine.
Come on,
If
man.
anybody in the chat has a hookup for the Poorhouse podcast to meet LeBron,
Yeah.
please help us out.
Yeah. Actually,
Please.
just help James out. Just help
Whenever
James
they
out.
come to
Just get
Charlotte,
it- yeah.
whatever team he's on,
Yeah.
if they come to play the Hornets,
Yeah.
somebody please provide us with
Look,
tickets,
he will never play the
media
Hornets.
pass,
Listen.
back, in the locker room pass, so we can get a good one-on-one interview.
I'm
We'll
in
have
there.
a hell of
Play the
a
Hornets.
we'll have a hell of
I'm
a
in
Yeah,
there.
he won't play the Hornets
And
because
I'll
he's
say
never
this-
played the Hornets.
I say the
Yeah,
same
Joe.
shit to LeBron James.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, he never played the Hornets.
What's the next topic, man? Go ahead, Joe.
No, we got to talk about them Spurs, man. We got to talk about the game because it's getting on an hour. So let's talk about the game right now, the one that matters the most.
Yeah, Spurs looking good right now. I think
Spurs.
they up 10 now?
I think they're up.
Is it 10?
Spurs versus OKC. That's the game we're watching right now.
Yeah, we almost at halftime.
Let's see.
Pretty good games, been going back and forth, but Spurs look like they're handling it a little bit.
Spurs, right
yeah,
now.
53. It's 10-point game. Yeah. 50
Before we go any farther,
Yeah.
and I'm talking to chat right now, who do you have in the finals? Is it going to be Knicks versus the Spurs or Knicks
Yeah.
versus OKC?
And make
Who is it gonna be?
sure you share your bracket because remember we're doing the bracket challenge. So whoever
Yes.
wins the bracket gets the stick of their choice, $20 stick of their choice, 20 or less, whatever, or two tens, whatever however you want to work it, $20, 2 sticks, or $20. One
Joe,
stick.
hey, we should put it at $25 stick.
Yeah, we can say 25.
I'll get you $25.
We'll say $25
$25
stick, $25 stick.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
what we're
get
gonna
you a
say.
good
Whoever
stick.
won $25
Good
stick.
smoke.
Well, the question, but we're gonna have to see because don't forget to share your brackets. So I got
Yes.
my bracket on there. I still got the Spurs winning it all, and it's
Listen,
still gonna
I
happen.
picked OKC a long
You
time
still got
ago.
a chance.
I picked them a long time ago, but the more and more I watch Spurs play, I'm like, okay, the Spurs, they official team. But
True.
OKC they bench is so deep, man. And even with their number one player off the court, they still get busy. So that's why I can't count the OKC out because I feel like, yeah, Wemby is a freak of nature, but Wemby's still only one player. So you talking about you going to put Wemby against 14 people on the bench, 12 people on the bench because everybody that they got on OKC side
Definitely.
is official.
Well, I mean, you got to say that. I mean, I think one of the big injuries here is De'Aaron Fox hasn't been playing. He's been playing.
He on the floor right now,
saying,
but he's playing hurt.
But he's playing with a high ankle sprain, so I
Yeah.
think that's
Lil Dort need to go sit down.
And
Well,
then
as long as they don't give SGA 20 points from the line, then the game.
Yeah.
He gonna get them.
that should have been
Lou
a foul
Dort
right
need to
there.
get. Lou Dort need to get.
That'd have been a
up.
foul right there. Wemby shot that 3, and that guy was in the space. They would have called that.
He
if
too
that
tall.
had been
though.
OKC.
Yeah, he too tall though.
So-
give it to Wemby.
But I mean, that's the thing, man. I mean, the Spurs, they got a young team. They're deep. They just, but the biggest player on their team is Wemby, man. When Wemby's on the court, he changes the whole dynamic.
Yeah, he changes
Yeah.
everybody's direction to the rim. Nobody wants to drive to the rim.
Absolutely. And I mean, you think a guy like an SGA, That's how built his whole career doing that.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, that's what he does. But if you're playing a guy like Wemby, good luck.
No, I mean, but whenever we talk about Wemby, right? Wemby's something that the league has never seen before ever. In the whole how long the league been a league?
He's the
50,
perfect
60
big man.
years?
I mean, and he can hit
He's the
threes.
perfect big man.
Right. He can stretch.
Because he can do everything.
He can hit. He can play in the paint. He can go out and hit half court 3-pointers.
Man, listen.
I'll be glad when they get back to individual positions and stop playing this every player is a every position player. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, but
what inside game matters.
But what
Right.
you talking about, Danny, you want to go back to basically the old school way of playing ball. And I get what
Right.
you're saying.
Not fully old school. Like, you can shoot your threes, fine. You got 2 or 3 people outside shoot threes, fine. But everybody
Just
on
play
the
your
team shoot
position.
threes.
But that's not the game no more.
But it
The
changes.
game has evolved.
right because
You
look
not
how
gonna see that no more.
hard that puts it on your defense when you got to go out and you got to cover a guy like Wemby who's
Yeah.
tall and can hit threes.
And what's crazy, Wemby ass still growing. They listed him at 7'4", and then he up to 7'6".
Yeah.
I'm all up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 7. He was 7'4".
She had one. She had one.
Well, my bad, Chad. We looking at the game.
Oh man.
Now listen, all I'm saying is that the old school way of basketball, like me personally, and this is my personal opinion. I know some people might get mad, but to me personally, Shaquille O'Neal is the best big man to ever play the game. And that's just me. And I know you got people before then, they'll talk about Wilt, they'll talk about Kareem. They have certain shit to say. But when I'm talking about
But look, Tim Duncan, you can't look. You got to think
I get it.
Butterfly
Tim Duncan.
tattoos.
But when I'm talking about a dominant big man, I ain't talking about just I'm big just to be big and I can do this and do that. When I'm
Right.
talking about a certified dominant big man, if he get the ball in the paint, you better get out the way.
But here's the
Period.
thing. But let's say in this era, if Shaquille O'Neal had to
Let's
go
give it.
out and cover the 3-point line, because now you got a guy. Say your big can go out and he can hit from a 3, and the only guy and you need Shaq to get out there because you ain't got nobody else to cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
I'm
I'm
just saying
saying
because the modern game is
the era was
different.
just so different, bro.
Right.
You got to talk about different eras, bro, because everything wasn't the same.
But that's what I'm saying. But now that they're able to stretch everybody out,
They 7-footer just got blocked by Castle.
yeah,
And that's their big man. Castle is
that's an asshole. But
Holmgren is what? 7'1"?
Yeah, 7'1".
Wingspan
205.
damn the 8 foot.
He 205.
But you talking about when we talking about positions,
Right.
everything is different now, bro.
But he plays the 4.
Just like we'll look at it like this. They had your man Caruso guarding Wemby.
Yeah.
Him and Wemby ain't nowhere near in height,
Right.
but they got this man on him defensively.
Right. Because they're
Three ball.
trying to pester Caruso.
Caruso.
Yeah, hey, Caruso, look, he's an animal, man. Chaos.
Nah, Caruso got the attitude that you need.
Best name his nickname, the Captain
He not gonna
Chaos.
quit.
When he
Listen.
comes on the court, it's chaos.
Okay,
Man.
so I'm gonna give y'all another
What the
couple
hell?
scenarios.
Sorry.
The best. I'm sorry, I said the best. The worst decision that the Lakers front office made
Was one of them.
when they got rid of Caruso.
Yeah,
They got rid of
absolutely.
Caruso. They got rid of
Yeah.
what's your man name?
Right. Yeah. No, that has been the
It's
struggle is
one
they
of
haven't
the
put the right kind of.
You don't have a 3 and deep guy like that. I mean, the 3 and deep guy would have been for us this year, or for
Marcus
Lakers
Smart.
this year would have been not Marcus Smart. Your man, shoot the ball. He was shooting on the 3.
He don't play defense.
I know he don't play defense, but
Any
he an
defense.
outside shooter,
Worst defense.
right? Defense terrible. But are you telling me that ain't one of the biggest issues Lakers had? They can't play
Oh,
no
yeah,
damn
absolutely
defense.
playing defense.
You got look at it like this.
That's
You got a
not
whole
Marcus
team of NBA athletes, and you only got one person on there that plays some true defense.
Right.
Huh?
They that's what they do.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, everybody pushing on.
Yeah, that's what they do.
But you ain't seen
7-6 hitting
That's
threes.
offensive
They just
foul.
4 like 34 threes Wemby hit right now.
Yeah,
They just
Wemby
waved
shooting
it off.
tonight, bro.
That's crazy.
Now,
But
I think they called the offensive foul or something.
Yeah,
Did
they
they?
waved off the shot.
they didn't call the shot off?
I think they counted the basket. They
Nah.
call a foul on the other end, I think they call a foul on the other end after the shot.
I'm trying to see what the foul is because ain't nobody getting touched. He been like when he pushed Caruso,
Yeah, he pushed Caruso. But I think they counted the basket though.
but the ball was right there. He put that shoulder on him or put the elbow in him.
Oh, come on.
Oh, and
That's
look who the foul was
yeah.
on.
The
Yeah.
foul
Look who the foul was on.
the foul merge.
But come on, you can't run the
He just going for the rebound, and then he jumped
You
up there.
can't run the man over now. I mean, I understand. You can't run.
Go back to '94.
They reviewing it.
Skirt.
Man, that's all. Yeah.
I understand that.
Who you skirt down?
Oh, I understand that.
Hey, they twisted it.
Now that you don't call if you reverse that and don't call it, well then don't call like ticky tack foul.
No, absolutely. I mean, let them play. But this is the
boards. They crashing the boards.
The
Right.
game.
Bump down low, trashing the boards, and you
Absolutely.
No, y'all was both
No,
going
but
to the
listen,
board.
but he extended his arm and it looked like he was pushing him off. So I don't know why they reviewed that. They shouldn't even challenge that because they're not gonna win that challenge because he
They
looked
might.
like he
They
was
at
trying-
home. They might.
Red. I guarantee they're not gonna overturn
But-
that shit.
I mean, here's the thing.
Look how he throws his arm.
Look, he's looking at the
Look.
basket. Man, no,
They're not gonna give him that, bro. SGA gonna get that call.
that's crazy.
They're not.
He
gonna
didn't
get-
extend though.
Yeah, yes, he did. Look at it. Look at his arm.
bro.
This man took off running.
That's not an extension.
Okay, well, I put $100 on it right now.
Oh, I know they're gonna call. Oh, I know they're gonna
Get
get
some money right now before they call it.
I already know. SGA always get the fact, bro.
They're gonna reverse.
Look, I'm gonna sue him. Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna say, look, because apparently you can sue people for calling you out for being a foul merchant.
Talking shit about you. What's that?
For saying the truth. No, it's called the truth.
It's called defamation.
Actually, it's all about bets because they were taking bets on how many fouls, how many times he flopped. Absolutely, I'm always going the over.
Look how young this dude is. He's
He's a rookie.
Up about 13.
He's a rookie. He's a rookie. But anyways, you know,
on to the next subject, Joe. Go ahead.
no, we in it. We talking about the Spurs and San Antonio. You know, I think that's obviously the big thing.
Right now, it's minute 35 left in the second
Quinard
quarter.
Leonard braids. He don't care.
Huh?
What's that?
He got the Quinard Leonard.
He's playing physical. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Send a message.
But look how he take off. Look how he take off running. They not gonna give you that, bro.
That's soft.
They're not gonna give you that, Joe.
Soft.
Joe, you can call us off all you want. This is the league we talking
you
about
only
today.
run into the basket. What does your coach teach you?
You're not gonna get that.
What's your
call
coach
today,
teach
bro.
you?
Okay,
You're
well,
going in for the rebound.
it don't matter what I say. Watch what the officials say. Watch what they call.
And if you get in my way, well, you get run over too.
Yeah, you got it. Sometimes you got it. Now, if he was probably looking up, like looking like he
Well, if he would bodied him
He
and
was
not put his
looking.
arm out, they would have gave it
He
to
was
him.
looking.
No, he wasn't looking up at the ball.
He was looking for
going,
the basket.
He was going to run right into there. He had a forearm extension.
You
That's
can't
what they
extend
said.
your arm, bro. You can't do it. They challenge. They losing this challenge because you shouldn't even challenge this shit. You should let it go. You see that shit went away. It didn't say overturn because they're not gonna give it
They
to you.
stole 3 points.
But it's all good. On
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
next
yeah.
subject, Joe. And look who at the line. What I just say.
Always
Look who at the line. SG at the line. A minute 35 left. 48-58.
the free throw.
And
You
SG at the line.
You can't get mad at him. Yeah, and you can
Yeah. Look, he did what he always do. The best
He ain't
actor in the
do that.
league.
He fell down like a coward.
And the Oscar goes to.
Because
Yeah.
what would you do if you try to? Because here's the thing, what he should have done is box him out. But what he did is he went and then took a fall and basically said,
Joe.
Yeah, and box him out.
If you sit,
Yeah,
if
you
sit-
box him out.
If you sitting in that chair right now,
Bo-
and you looking at that TV, and I run towards you, I'll knock you to that damn wall for you
Well,
to be
box
able
it
to
out.
box me out.
box
I'll
him
knock
out.
you to that
He
damn
knew
wall.
it was
for you.
coming. He knew it was coming. so
No,
he,
he didn't know.
he knew it was coming. And he flopped. He said,
Just think about it like this.
Hey, look,
When you used to play
two-time
ball, you down low, go
MVP.
for a rebound. The first thing you do is box out. You stand
Yeah.
down there with his arms down.
The
So as soon
two-time
as somebody running to
MVP.
him, he fall over.
You say what you want. Two-time
He
MVP.
two-time MVP.
yeah.
Listen, SGA has this
Most
perfect.
free throws
He got
ever
perfect.
by an NBA player. Thanks to the refs.
So look at it like last game. This man shot 17 free throws, and he hit 16 out of 17.
Yeah.
So what I was telling people earlier is, yeah, SGA, okay, his shooting percentage and all that shit.
Are you-
Look,
Come on, yo. Why you?
his shooting percentage is higher than Jordan, right? Because he done averaged so many 30-point
because
games.
he's gonna hit a lot of 3-point. A lot of free
But
throws.
hell, if SGA play a game, if he scored 30, 15 points coming from the free throw.
So he's a
Just
hell-
like last game, 16 of his points came from the free throw line.
So how does that
But-
make
but
you a great
that ain't-
player to me?
But no, listen.
Because he putting the numbers
Listen,
up, bro. It's
ain't
all about
that-
analytics. It's
ain't
all
that-
about numbers.
Of the game,
He trying to win.
Free
He
throws.
proved it. He done proved it.
that's the most important part of basketball. Free throws.
You done-
Everybody
You
wants you to get to the line.
Well, you want to hit free throws when you get them.
You want to get your whole object is to get to the line.
If Michael Jordan scored 40 points in a night, how many of those were free throws?
But this is a different game, Joe. It's a different game. You can't even compare. It's not the same, man.
If Kobe put up 60 points,
it's not the same.
They used
Joe.
to choke Michael Jordan.
Okay.
To the ground.
Because I'll give you for instance.
Okay.
I'll give you a for
Go ahead.
Bam Adebayo, right? Bam Adebayo, he had the scoring record.
And how many free throws you shoot?
40 some. He had like 30 some, 35 to 5. I said, shit.
So everybody mad?
Yeah, because
If you fouling them, you fouling them.
Red, let me ask you a question. We were just talking about Bam.
I don't understand what people think you supposed to do.
But listen, let me ask you a question. Did Bam break the record? Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's all that matters.
That's it.
That's all that matters.
But you gonna say that it was bigger than Kobe when you look at the two when you compare who he beat?
Joe.
You know the
Kobe's record.
You know the difference between the difference between the two?
Kobe needed to win.
No.
The game was different.
Kobe was real decisive in his shot making. It ain't take him all of that what SGA do. Kobe coming down just as well as him and Jordan. They one move, penetrate, the shot up.
Absolutely.
The shot up.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. But when Bam plays a different position, he posting up.
So
you
what
Bam play?
Get
touched.
But
Bam played a 4 or 5.
And they put Bam. They kept Bam in the game.
No, but I'm saying Bam
In a
played a 4 or
blowout.
5.
He played the 5.
Yeah.
So he played the center.
Yeah.
I get bodied.
So, bro, all I'm saying is that I get that, and I'm chat. I'm sorry. I know all y'all upset
Bam
because everybody pissed off because he beat Kobe record. We had all this talk about, he should.
Well, it's still
he
not the number one scorer.
He shouldn't have did that. But at the end of the day, whenever you look in these record books, if you look at these record books 100 years from now, Bam's name is gonna be in there because he scored more points. He done scored the most points. I mean, he done scored more than I think Wilt scored with 100, right?
Will was the one that scored the most.
So Wilt number 1 with 100. Bam number 2 with 83, 84, whatever he scored. Kobe number 3 with 81.
No, I mean,
Wilt was playing shit. He didn't even call fouls back then.
I would say right. No, hell.
And listen,
no.
And Wilt
He
got all his shit with 2 points.
He would have scored 150 points if they didn't foul.
But here's the thing. Like, that's why, like, to be honest with you, and people don't,
the game
probably
is
gonna hate,
bro.
Yeah, it's different. And
it's different.
It's worse. The NBA game is terrible. The refs are terrible.
It has gotten.
I get what you're saying.
The game of basketball, and I do still love the game of basketball, but I like the game of basketball that I grew up with. The game that they have now, I watch it because I still have love for the game.
Absolutely.
But I hate what the NBA has become. And it's become watered down. It's become a lot of fouls, a lot of games.
It used to be I'm trying to score, and if I get the foul, cool. Now it's
right.
I'm trying to get the foul and score.
But y'all can say that, right? Everybody can say that the game is different. It's watered down.
It's worse.
But it's the same shit when you come to the NFL.
Okay. Go back a little bit. Let's take every position on the NBA floor. We can go Steph Curry. When Steph Curry shoot, you think he ain't trying to get how many fouls Steph Curry got when he shoot the 3-pointer and kicking his legs out? Then they change the rules because of your landing spot.
His landing space.
And
so
then
now what they do?
And then Steph started doing the thing. Well, he created that thing where he would get people to jump and then he'd jump into them.
This is my point.
No, time out. Steph did not create that shit.
Steph did not
create that shit.
But he was the guy who really took that to the next level.
This has been going on
for a long time.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. The reason why people, to me, my opinion, the reason why people are so mad at SGA, like I said, is because he plays a slow pace anyway.
Yeah.
And so when he does that whole dribble and his pace is slow,
he got a slow game.
And then he just going it's almost like with him now, is that he's just trying to draw the foul. I'ma still shoot. Right. I'ma still shoot. But I want the contact as well.
Right.
He ain't doing it on purpose.
He's but to me, he's like the mascot for what's wrong with the NBA.
I get what you're saying.
He's like the mascot for
so
because if you say, like you said, Jordan, Kobe, hey, these guys, they're gonna get one step, they're gonna do stuff, they're gonna do incredible feats of
but we can't sit
basketball.
Listen, rules in the
and then what does SGA do best?
He gonna draw the foul. That's what he do best. But
he has a patent jump shot.
His mid-range game is nice. Right. He's got a super nice mid-range game. And he can shoot the 3-ball. I mean, to give him a little...
No, he don't shoot it like that.
He doesn't shoot it on as much, but he's efficient when he does shoot.
Like, even tonight, when we watch this game, I guarantee you, I bet $1,000 right now at the end of the game, SGA might have. He ain't gonna have no more than 3 3-point attempts. Might have 2 3-point attempts. He's not gonna shoot outside like that. SGA's game is in the paint. He gonna try to get a foul, or he gonna try to get some contact in the paint, bro. That's what he do. Mid-range game all day. That's what he do. You know, I can't knock him for what he did because this man is a 2-time MVP and they won a championship last year. And honestly, the way it's looking, hell, they might fuck around and win the championship this year. So what can you take away?
Dana said, "Hold the hell up."
I'm just saying, what can you take away from
Dana,
it?
I might be
If
wearing
they
a
win a
jersey with
championship
you.
this
You
year,
can take the refs away.
if he wins a championship this year, when you look at these history books 20 years from now, when you are 70, 60, and you talking to your
But
kids
you and
about the
I-
NBA, and you gonna say, who won the championship this year? Oh, OKC.
Yeah, but when you're talking to your grandkids, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah," but they say, "Well, look, all this and that," and I'll be like, "Oh yeah," I was like, go look at his free throws.
Okay, and I'm gonna tell you something else. How many fucks do you think SG will give about your grandkids?
You don't care.
Because guess
Well,
what?
why should
He
he?
going down in the history books as one of the greatest shooters because he got the highest shooting percentage over Jordan, and he won championships, and he won multiple MVPs.
Okay.
And if he get another championship, hell, they might win championship again next year. They might win a championship for the next 3 or 4 years.
And they might.
They might have a dynasty the way you can't stop it.
Good for them.
And guess what? At the end of the day, when you look at it,
They'd be the worst dynasty that ever was.
you can call
But it's still be a
you
dynasty.
can call it what you want to call it.
But they'd be the
But the
worst.
facts are the facts. They won.
No,
they
absolutely.
won.
No, I'm just saying they won in a period of the NBA, which was the worst.
Did they win? It's a yes or no question. Did they win? Yes or no?
Oh, I
But you
know it's a
can't-
and that's all that
You
matters.
can't knock SGA.
I'm not knocking him,
his
bro.
game.
No.
I'm
He,
just saying.
he plays his game the way he
Absolutely.
played.
And if you fall for the okie doke, he gonna get your ass.
Yeah.
And that's because he has handle
He done figured it out.
and he got good footwork. So he keep
Oh,
you on your
absolutely.
toes.
And he got a hell of a shot, and that bitch be water. And guess what? Yeah, I'm gonna get to my spots. And if you choose to touch me or bump me, anything, I'm gonna use it against you. And I'm gonna go to the free throw line and I'm gonna score on your ass again. And you can't stop it. I get that we don't like seeing it because we're so used to the old school basketball.
Now, one thing I could say about him, though, just from my eye, now I've seen players that try to draw fouls and lose their mind when they don't get called, don't run down the court. Like, see, he don't do that. Now, at least if they don't call something on him, he ain't crying to no refs too tough.
Oh, he damn sure at least gonna throw his hands up.
No, he ain't going crazy
He
though.
gonna say
He go back
Yeah,
down
yeah.
the court and he down.
I mean, because
he ain't sitting there
he
and
be like,
yeah, like most players.
he'd be like, "Man, I guess they saw me flop and they decided not to call it this time, so I'll flop the next
I said,
time."
we'll see. Though they Spurs up by 7 at the half.
Flopping is like dudes in the street.
This is
on
the
that
game
shit.
where this is where I was saying earlier. I don't like this lead that the Spurs have going into the third. They got to get a bigger lead to win.
Oh
this
yeah,
game.
they need to get up
because I think
Yeah.
if this game stays close, somebody's gonna make a mistake for the Spurs, and this is gonna be over.
right.
So
My
that's
opinion.
the only thing
My
about
opinion. But now the Spurs, they up now. All they got to do get a bigger lead, sustain it. They'll force a game 7.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
we shall see. But I think we're going to go to Game 7. In fact, let's make our predictions, and then we'll let the fine people out of here. Everybody, how do you think the game's going to end? Do you think the Spurs are going to win this one, or the Thunder? Are we going to get to Game 7? Let's go ahead, and since
think
we
this is gonna
won't,
be a Game 7.
people probably
All
won't.
right, Dana, you go first.
Yeah,
I think this is gonna be a Game 7.
Dana going
Game 7, and who's going to win
What you
Game
going,
7?
Reg?
Who's going to win Game 7?
They playing at
I
OKC.
want to be the
Right.
Spurs.
So Spurs.
Going Spurs all
And-
the way.
Spurs
and
Game
not
7.
Because I feel like the Knicks can necessarily.
I think your
I just
best
don't like
matchup.
OKC right
Your best matchup, if you a Knicks fan, the best matchup your ass gonna be able to get is if the Spurs win. Because
Okay.
if OKC win, they gonna give you pure hell.
But I also feel like if OKC win, then there's gonna be with all the social media and everything going. I think there's gonna be a layoff on some of the fouls. He ain't gonna get all the calls. Remember, LeBron used to get all them calls, right? LeBron used to. I'm talking about back in the day. I'm talking
Yeah,
about when
but
they
look,
played the Spurs, right?
Let's go back to LeBron
they-
age.
I'm
Back
talking
in the day, LeBron used to get calls.
he
used to
got
get
all them
whistles.
calls.
Yeah.
He had all of that,
He
right?
not getting
And
the
then
whistles
who
no
shut
more.
all that shit down when he was with Miami? Look, what's his name? With the
Look,
Braves.
you telling me if y'all play OKC, who on your team right now, the New York Knicks, who get whistles like that?
Nobody, but we're not looking for him.
You ain't got to look for them, but them motherfuckers gonna happen if you play OKC.
Bronson gets some.
Who get the more whistles out of OKC or the Knicks?
Oh yeah, OKC definitely get them. But Bronson do get calls too, though. He know how to draw fouls too, though.
I get it.
He do.
So,
right?
Dana,
Listen,
my
listen.
question for you is, out of the two teams left, the Spurs and OKC, who would you rather match up with if y'all going to, because y'all in the finals. So who is your best opportunity for y'all to get a championship out of those two teams, the Spurs or OKC? Who would you rather play between those two teams?
It don't matter. It's New York over.
Shit, so you drunk.
There you go.
So not drunk.
He said, yeah,
You're drunk.
You talking crazy.
You're drunk.
Well,
I put it like this. I feel like realistically, the talent that the Knicks have, the way they've been playing ball, they're gonna find a way. They're
Okay.
gonna find a way.
So Knicks, put in the chip.
All right.
okay,
Of course.
so you
right.
you ain't got no answer for it. Not the Knicks or the Spurs. I meant the
I put it
Spurs.
like
Okay,
this.
so
He
you.
said
It
he
don't
play.
matter who we play.
He said
Oh,
the
y'all
Knicks.
getting it?
We coming to eat.
Okay.
Hungry. Hungry. Reggie, who you got?
Tonight, man,
This shit tough. It's tough.
Look, I want to see a game 7, but something in me telling me OKC gonna win tonight and end it. But despite all of that, despite how this game turns out, I'm going with the Knicks for the chip.
Okay.
I'm
Knicks for the
switching. I'm
chip.
going with the Knicks for the chip.
Knicks for the chip. All right. What
I'm
you
going with
got?
the Knicks.
What you got there, my man? Big game James.
Listen, I truly love women because he is a generational talent that we have never seen before, right? But I still understand that women is only one man, right? And I understand Spurs got a hell of a team, but right now this game is too close because OKC can take off on your ass in a heartbeat. So the score is 53-60 at halftime. They up by 7 points. So I feel like no matter who wins this game tonight, I feel like OKC still gonna come out of this series.
Okay.
And I feel like when OKC come out of this series,
So they winning the chip.
they gonna devastate the Knicks, bro.
Okay.
They gonna make them feel bad.
Devastate.
They gonna devastate them.
All right.
And I mean, I'm not a hater because I want to see Knicks do it because it's been so long since they did it. Hell, don't nobody want to see a team keep winning over and over. That's why so many people hated Tom Brady when he was with the Patriots because you get tired of seeing the same people win over and over again.
Right,
And of course, OKC won last year, and most people say, "Oh, you can't." It's hard to repeat in the NBA, which is it's difficult.
I mean, it's not hard.
Except
not hard
when
with the
we
refs.
talking about Jordan because Red's gonna bring up Jordan. No, he went back to back, three-peat, blase, blah. I get it. We ain't talking about that.
Yeah, that's solidified.
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, let that go.
But all I'm saying is that
Got the word.
if OKC get out of this series with the Spurs, I'm not saying that the Knicks ain't got a deep bench. Knicks got a hell of a bench, but I feel like it's a lot of players. OKC, okay, look at it like this. Now, this is a question I pose to y'all. If you take Jalen Brunson out, you sit his ass down on the bench, are y'all still gonna be number one contender and be able to win the game?
Why is Brunson?
Because I'm saying, saying, say Brunson, say you take him out, he tired or anything happens. If Brunson got to go to the bench, is New York better with Brunson or without him?
I mean, they're definitely better with him, but they've showed that they can play without him.
Okay, so OKC, whenever Shea, the MVP, when he go to the bench, they actually play better.
Yeah.
So they a better team. I'm not saying that they're not
And we
great
won without Brunson.
Hold on.
And
Doesn't that defeat the MVP though? I'm the
It's
most valuable player, but when I'm on the bench, the team plays better.
No, it's just saying that you got role players and you got a hell of a bench that can come in and support you
and be
whenever
better.
you out.
Well, the team's better when I'm on the bench.
No, I'm not saying it like that.
You just said that.
I get what I know what I said.
You said when he's on the bench,
I said he's
they
on the
play
bench.
better.
When he's on the bench, they still play.
They just got a deep bench.
basketball.
They just got a deep bench.
No, but actually, if you look at the plus minus, that actually plays out that when they're on the bench, they play better.
I get it.
But how are you the MVP?
Because that's the leader of the team.
But
they play
from the bench. Hey, good job, guys.
They play to his tutelage. They play the game that he plays, bro. Come on now.
Okay, so
they play the game that he plays.
Not better.
Back to my prediction. If OKC gets out of this series, which right now I just told you they down by 7 points at halftime, and that shit is too close for comfort. Whenever you talking about the series they in right now. So if OKC win this game tonight, then they close it out. So they don't won and it's over. And then now the next team they got to play is the Knicks. Do I think that the Knicks are capable of beating OKC? I think they might get a game or two, but I think that OKC has too much. So if OKC get out of this series, OKC will win the championship.
Okay.
If I'm anything,
You ain't got to
So,
say nothing, Joe, because you
I'm
going with the Spurs.
looking.
So you think OKC big man is stopping Cat?
They ain't got to stop Cat because Cat be fucking up. Cat played good a few games in this series, but guess what? Cat like to shoot outside. He don't like to play the big man role because he don't want to play inside.
But when the big man roles are given,
So
Cat over.
So are you saying is
Let
Cat,
Joe get his
is
pick in.
Cat better than Chet?
Let Joe
Oh
get
no,
his pick.
let him.
I think
I'm
better than
gonna
Chet.
let him fight.
I think Cat
Let
is
him
better than
fight.
Chet.
Pick in.
Fight.
No, I'm saying I
feel like I'm at a high
think Cat
school.
better than Chet.
I'm at a high school.
But Cat is not the biggest factor on your team.
He's one of the biggest factors.
He's him
And a lot of the support roles play with way more energy than OKC plays. And if they're playing game, Hart for
Hart play his ass off.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so who do you compare Hart against on OKC?
The Knicks are going to play a higher pace game.
Lou Dort.
Nah, hell no. Lou Dort ain't been showing up. You got to put.
No, I'm talking about defensive presence and body.
Yeah, like a 3 and D. I mean, but Hart's not really a 3
Okay.
point player.
So I'm talking about if we going down the list, right? If you talking about you looking at your team, you talking about the number 1 player, number 2 player, number 3 player. So if we're looking at the Knicks, the number 1 player, we're gonna say Brunson, right? Brunson versus Shea. I'm not saying they're gonna play each other defensively. That's who they're gonna go up. But you're gonna say Brunson against Shea, and then your next best player you're gonna say is Cat, right? And then you put Cat against say you put him against Shea. And then your third best player, you're gonna take Josh Hart as your third, and then your third against Jay Will. Jay Will is a monster. Okay, and then we're gonna go 4th player. You got Hartenstein. You got some players on that team. Then you got Mitchell coming off the bench. You got McCain coming off the bench.
Come to New York to try to make.
I get what you're saying, but listen to me.
Yeah.
And this is just my prediction because we all predicting right now because we don't know what's gonna happen. Damn, they slapping that shit every time it come up. My prediction is if Wemby, if the Spurs don't win this series, the best matchup for New York for me would be the Spurs. And I get they got the 7 foot. That ain't no goaltend because it was ball still going up.
No, the other one was off the backboard too.
Get that shit out.
Still up too. That's still going up too.
So if it's going up, it ain't goaltend. The only time it's goaltend is when the ball starts to dip down.
Absolutely not.
You should challenge it.
Okay. So this is just my prediction because this is the point. This is the point of the conversation that we was at. I feel as if OKC gets out of this series, and mind you, you see the shit done got shorter. They down by 6, and now OKC at the line. Now they down by 5. They too close for comfort. They too close for comfort.
Joe, get your pick in, Joe.
Hold on, I'm gonna give James.
No,
we're gonna be here with James.
Like I say, if Spurs win, then the Knicks might get a championship. If OKC win, OKC gonna be the champions this year. That's on you, Joe.
Oh, I'm consistent.
Yeah, you going with the Spurs.
Anything, I'm consistent. Spurs for the chip, Spurs for the night, and Spurs for Game 7, baby. We said it out. Let's go, Spurs.
There you go.
Hold on, before we go.
I'm gonna give some energy.
OKC done cut it to 5 points.
Oh, it's about a 67-60. Don't worry, right here. 3 points. Blip, blip. Right here, he's coming for the 3 points. But no, I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be Spurs tonight. Spurs on Saturday.
Spurs for
and
the
Spurs
ring.
for the ring, baby. Let's go. San Antonio, don't look. Charles Barkley probably make fun of your women, but it's all right.
What he saying?
Don't mean nothing.
Hold on, we're gonna send you as a Galveston.
Yeah, but hey, cheers. Look,
hold on, no. I got to at least put something in my glass now.
Put something in the glass. Let's let the fine folks finish the second half. Thank you, folks, for joining us on tonight's podcast.
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gents. But listen, everybody who watching right now, you make sure you listen to what the hell I said. You listen to what the hell I said.
Like, subscribe.
Share, subscribe. Ladies and gents, cheers.
Cheers. See you next
Finish
week.
watching this game.
Love letters to
Knicks
LeBron
for the
James
chips.
for James.
Adios, amigo.
Knicks for the chips.
We